this is Comedy in Quarantine. It's been a long and weird week, and it's going to be a long and weird month, so we might as well enjoy it together. I've written some jokes, but this is an interesting one for me, because this is my last ever POBEV, because I'm graduating this semester. And so this will be the last time I get to talk to you, so I'm going to do my best to teach you everything that I've learned in my 5 years of school here in about 5 minutes. Let's get started. The first and most important thing is about the nature of education itself, because the way human beings learn is pretty simple. Step 1, you learn a concept. Step 2, you try it out. Step 3, you fail spectacularly. Step 4, you learn why you failed. And step 5, you try again until you've mastered the concept. It's that simple. That's how you learned how to walk. That's how you learned how to speak. That's how you've learned how to do everything. Unfortunately, in most higher education, they like to stop around step 3. You learn a concept, you try it, you fail, they look at you and say, bummer. Moving on. Now, that would be exactly the same as if you had your phone and you were following a map and you took a wrong turn. But instead of recalculating and finding you a new path home, your phone messaged every one of your contacts saying, I secretly love you, don't tell Carol. And then your phone explodes. Because just like that failed exam, now you're lost and sad. And I hope that one day the higher education system will get it. But for now, we're going to move on. The remainder of the things that I've learned at USU are stored in Brandon's big book, O Wisdom. Right here. In fact, you can get your own copy right now if you take notes. Chapter 1. What I learned from being a poor college student. Verse 1. Finding good food in the fridge is a lot like finding love. Before you get your hopes up, smell it first, just to be safe. Verse 2. If you leave an enchilada with extra pico in the fridge for too long, bacteria will eventually evolve into a small agrarian society who will eventually go to war over the natural gas created by the bean deposits, forcing you to realize that maybe, regardless of time, space, or species, this type of war might be inevitable. Verse 3. Eat lots of fruit and vegetables. They're pretty cheap, and remember to eat fast food sparingly, because medical science has taught us that diabetes helps prevent feet. Chapter 2. What I learned from other college students. Verse 1. Just because a woman is nice to you doesn't mean she's interested in you. Most women are just nice. Sorry, bro. I needed someone to look at and do it right there. Verse 2. You don't learn until you teach, and you don't receive until you give. That works with anything. Charity, wisdom, mercy, forgiveness, or love. Also, if you want to grow, you'll need to abandon the bad ideas that you love. They might be false beliefs about anything, but you must learn to separate your character and humanity from any idea that could destroy you or anyone else. Verse 3, even if you set up 2 friends who wind up getting married, they won't give you middle naming rights for any of their babies. Even if you come up with excellent middle name options. Like Harold, get to the chopper, Jones. Or Brittany, Anderson. Spelled with a gasp asterisk. That's a little italic question mark. Yeah. Verse 4, Hulu with ads is a lot like normal TV. And you're better than that. Just get the real thing. Verse 4, look left and look right. Everybody's life sucks. Do something to serve them and you'll feel your burdens becoming lighter. And although you're far from home, remember that your family loves you and misses you. Don't forget to call. Only you can prevent forest fires, and you're doing a bad job. And finally, when you find yourself on the dance floor, use your pelvis sparingly. It only makes things more complicated for everyone else. Chapter 3. What I learned from studying the works of great teachers. Verse 1. Don't chase after heroes. Instead, make heroes of your virtues. Don't ever chase a dream simply because you dreamed it. Chase only the dreams that when you dream it, you feel it changing you into a better person. Immanuel Kant once said, Happiness is not an ideal of reason, but of imagination. And my brother once said, I could win a fight with that turtle. They were both right. Give generously. Remember that the only things worth giving away are the things you can't get back, namely your time, your attention, and your compassion. No one's heart has ever been changed as a result of coercion or abuse. People only change their heart when they learn a truth and are humble enough to let it change them. You're going to choose to be a lot of things. Choose to be good. Thank you.